and welcome back to Benson. Today I am giving a review of Six Flags Magic Mountain, the roller coaster capital of the entire world. Now, you might think this is cool, but I've already done a park review like this before. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch this right after you finish this video. But it is a Knott's Berry Farm park review and theme park review, and yeah. So in response to that video in this series, I am going to make a Six Flags Magic Mountain review, the roller coaster capital of the entire world. Okay, yeah. Now that I have blah 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 and mouthful about all that stuff, now I think we should actually get into the real stuff. So starting off with the first ride, once you get in the park, for some reason everyone goes to full throttle. It's so weird. Well, probably because everyone's GP and they don't even care. They just go to the GP stuff first. Yeah, they just go to the GP stuff first. Now, this is a really good ride. It has the launch, it has the loop, it has the backwards launch that goes into like a thing that goes upside down. I call it upside down, but not everyone. And my brother Ejector Productions, and go check out his channel. I'll leave it in the description down below. He does not think it's inversion, but I do definitely think the backwards inversion on full throttle is an inversion, no matter what. Now, we've blah 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 about full throttle enough, so now let's move on to the next ride. And then the second ride that everyone always rides when they go to Six Flags Magic Mountain, the roller coaster capital of the world, is Revolution, because it's also at the very front of the park because of the GP people. And some people go to Revolution first, but most go to full throttle first and then Revolution. Yeah. Just don't ride anything at the front of the park when the park just opens, when you get to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Now, we have the Six Flags passes for every Six Flags park, so we go there a lot. So, and let me talk about Revolution actually. Yeah. So, basically, Revolution, it has another loop, but a lot smaller. Actually, the first coaster to have a loop in America, which is quite surprising. And it's a good ride, but it's a family coaster. It's just a family coaster, so it's not the best thing on earth, But it has a helix, it has the tunnel, it has the loop. It's pretty good. But it used to have OTSRs, but I'm really glad they switched it to lap bars. And why in the world did it have why did it have these gaming why did it have these VR these virtual reality things you would put on when you would ride it? It would kind of ruin the whole experience. You want to see what you're looking at. It's kind of stupid. Well, enough blurring, blah blah, enough mouthful about Revolution. I think we should move on to the next ride that's not in the very front of the park. And the next ride that I was talking about at the roller coaster capital of the world, Six Flags Magic Mountain, is X2. Now, some people come here for the very first thing because they know it gets really long waits, but X2 is the most extreme coaster in the world according to Google and ChatGPT. Now, do I really think it's the most extreme coaster in the world? No, I do think Ejinaika in Japan is more intense than X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain, but yeah, most people don't think so, but because I think the reason I think Ejinaika is more intense than X2 is because Ejinaika is just more intense. It's a lot bigger and But also X2 was so big that it made the manufacturer that built it go bankrupt. Now, you might think that is a little crazy and dramatic the way I said it, but it is true. It made the company go bankrupt. Now, yeah. And then we're not going to do all the coasters here, but if you didn't know where Ejinaika is, it is in Japan. But the weird thing about Japan is if you're over 54 years old, they literally don't even let you ride roller coasters there. It's so weird, and they have so many stupid, weird safety precautions. Let's actually talk about Six Flags Magic Mountain again. So moving on. Oh yeah, and it has all the, it's really good. I love the drop. How it literally holds you upside down on X2 on that drop. It's literally insane. But then the last element kind of sucks. Now everyone might think that, everyone might be offended because I said part of X2 sucks. But yes, it does. The very end, that what is it called? I forget what it's called, but the very last element, it just is so rattly, it slams your legs, and it is so painful, and then you come into the brakes. So let's stop talking about X2 and move on to our next ride, which is West Coast Racers. Now, I just thought of a random ride. It's not really like the next closest to the park. It's not like really what the GP would go to next. It's more of what the GP would go to in the very middle of the day. But West Coast Racers is a very good dueling coaster. Now, it has 2 launches. It actually has 2 sides. But the stupid thing is that there's a show, and they say that their next ride is going to be better. It's kind of stupid. It's a good ride. It's just the first ride I got sucked. The second ride I got, the first half sucked. The second half was good because I had to learn how to ride it. And the third time I rode it, my most recent time, it was glossy smooth. It was by far the best ride I've ever had on West Coast Racers. But moving on to the next ride, Apocalypse. Now, this is a great, I believe, CCI Woody. I don't know what it is, but I believe it's a CCI Woody. It's good. It's honestly the best. The park barely has any good theming, but it's honestly the best theming in the entire park, surprisingly. And yeah, so if you really like theming and you go to Six Flags Magic Mountain, do not miss out on Apocalypse. If you miss out on Apocalypse and you love theming, you missed out on the whole day. That's basically what it is if you love theming and you didn't ride Apocalypse. So make sure you ride Apocalypse if you love theming. I like theming, but it's not my favorite thing on earth, but I do like it. I've appreciated it a lot more than I used to once I went to Disneyland. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to post that vlog because YouTube kept saying, this video is too long. Sorry you can't post it. When I posted a video that's the same amount of longness. So I don't know what YouTube Studio is doing, but the YouTube Studio needed to shut up. So moving on to our next ride. It is Riddler's Revenge. Now, Riddler's Revenge is definitely not my favorite coaster in this park. It's by far my least favorite thrill coaster in the entire park. It sucks. It sucks. It's just the worst thing on earth. I don't even need to talk about it. Let's just move on to the next ride. Bleep. Well, I probably should put actual bleep, but whatever. Next up, we are moving on to an actual ride that I can't even talk about other than the vomit. I am being a little dramatic, by the way, but yeah. Moving on to our next ride and our last ride. No, second to last. Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Now, this is a really good RMC Raptor. I've only ridden one, so I can't really compare it to anything else. but I love the first inversion. The lift hill's pretty high, and I love how it doesn't even stop in the station. It's so weird how it doesn't even stop in the station. And moving on, and that's basically Wednesday Logan. And moving on to my personal favorite coaster I've ever ridden, which is located at Six Flags Magic Mountain, is round of applause. Tatsu, Fly at the Speed of Fear. Now you might think, why do I say this is so good and the best ride in the whole park? Six Flags Magic Mountain, the roller coaster capital of the world. Now, I'm saying this right now. No matter what, that would be the easiest question in my life is someone asks me what is my favorite coaster at Six Flags Magic Mountain. By far, Tatsu. Do you know why? Well, it's because the pretzel loop is just so intense. I literally grayed out on the most recent time I rode Tatsu. It was insane. Just pure insanity. Now, this video is actually my longest video now. It would be my second longest video if the Disneyland 1 hour vlog would actually post. But now that is a wrap for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, Benson. And check out my brother's channel, Adjusted Productions. And goodbye!